Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look as usual on the euro currency. As you can see, market is still calling below, slightly below the border of the daily triangle. And usually when the market stands very close and tight range right below some important resistance or support area, so above the support and below the resistance, it usually means that market is building an energy for a breakout. So this is potentially should be treated as the bullish sign, because sooner rather than later this breakout probably will fall. And right now we already see some kind of the flirting with this trend line. Probably maybe market could make the challenge within the few hours actually. Also the standing right below the monthly pivot point, which also could be treated as the break-even point of the sentiment in the market. So upper breakout will free space, let's call it in this manner, right to the previous stops from approximately 1850 area. This will be an area that market will be able to reach. On the daily chart, we are still watching for this morning star pattern, because it provides the good understanding of what the shape market could take, the price could take, what the shape price could take on the intraday charts. Usually this is some kind of the ABCD pattern. So we'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart. Here we have mostly the same pattern that we have discussed yesterday. So this currently is cheaper to sell. It still stands on the way. But simultaneously what we have, first of all, we see the clear changing since the last sessions that market has moved above the weekly pivot point, and it tells the sentiment, short-term sentiment on the market has turned to bullish. Second, since right now where we know that this is morning star on a daily, that is retracement back in the body of the morning star, and as I said, usually it takes the shape of the ABCD. It means that here we also could keep an eye on this ABC bottom D pattern. So OP target will stand mostly at weekly pivot resistance 1. Also, guys, if you remember yesterday we have talked about the multiple patterns that you could recognize here. This is the butterfly buy, large butterfly, but also we have talked about the butterfly sell, and that could become left wing of the butterfly, right? This could become the right wing. So it means that we could use this extension of this leg counted to the upside, and we see that 127 target of this butterfly stands 117.70. So it means that this cluster around 1750, 1770 is the area that will be nearest target on the euro currency. Currently, guys, the only concern that we have, how market will reach this area, whether it will show some deep retracement down first and then turn up, or it will proceed to the upside immediately. Here, guys, we need to keep an eye on the B point, because B point will be the key to understanding of this moment. If market will take it out of this point, of this top, it means that upward action will continue. If not, if market will fail to do this and start to move down, it means probably that we will get some kind of the ABC retracement, something that we have discussed yesterday. So take a look at the hourly chart. Here's what we could get. Yes, the market finally has completed this AB equals CD target, so P has been hit. And if market will show the deeper retracement here, it means that we could get godless cheaper to buy. But here is a bit tricky moment exists, guys, that with this our ABCD pattern that the same on the 4-hour time frame chart, I mean this pattern, ABC bottom OP. Here's the part of this pattern, ABC bottom. We have the COP target as well, this is minor target, and it stands 1690, and this 1690 is above this top. Taking into consideration the speed of the upward action here and here some acceleration, I would suggest that it's very good chance that market will first hit the COP target, but this action, in fact, all these patterns will be erased. I mean, the godless cheaper to sell, the godless cheaper to buy as well, because initial swing will be broken. But this is just my suggestion. I just taking a look at the other currencies, major currencies. So we'll take a look, for example, on the Great British Pound. You'll see this our free drive pattern and upward direction is moving really significant. So this upward direction is developing. So it means that maybe indeed market could continue move high immediately. The same is on the Australian dollar. You can see on the Canadian dollar the drop has accelerated. Yes, the market hasn't even completed our triple to sell pattern that we have suggested to see. That's why just keep an eye on this situation, what's going on here. If market will fail to pass through this stop and start dropping, well, in this case, don't be long and wait for the deeper retracement. Maybe even right to the 1580 area. So be somewhere around 618 support of this upward action, approximately around 618 support, and you will get the Gartner's triple to buy. So it'll be a good opportunity for a taking long position. If market somehow will taken out of this B point, in this case probably it will mean that upward action will continue here. But be aware of using the stop long entry orders, because we have the COP slightly above this stop. It could happen the market could hit COP and then turn down. So it's a bit tricky moment right now with all these patterns that we have in place. But in general, despite how this will happen, daily pictures suggest that actually standing, as I said, below the trend line, appearing with this morning star, it's a positive sign. It suggests at least some upward continuation to the 118 area, probably at least. And finally, since we have the morning star, guys, from the morning star perspective, another leg down here will be not quite logical because it already has happened. That was initial leg up by the morning star, retracing back in the body of this pattern. Its upward continuation here is normal price behavior, stopping right at the halfway to the OP and showing now the deep retrace back in the morning star. This will be signs of weakness. Despite that, we could get Gartner's triple to buy, because Gartner's triple to buy, guys, is also a tricky moment because it always could shift to the butterfly. What is a butterfly actually? Butterfly is the failed Gartner's triple 2. So that's why currently we're talking about the Gartner's triple 2, but at the same success we could discuss the butterfly buy here, and we already did this a couple days ago. So when we have mentioned different patterns that could be formed. So that's what we see right now on euro currency, and just keep watching, be patient, and see, wait for clear signs. Look for clear signs that could help you to understand what's going on. So as I said, dropping here down, keeping the top of the B point untouched will mean that you will get the better opportunity for taking long, and this deeper action down will happen. Upward breakout will mean that market is coming to 117.70 area first, to this cluster target around the weekly pivot resistance one.